everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Brogantics. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my new videos. So we are coming up on the end of my pregnancy. Tomorrow I hit 34 weeks, which is just mind-blowing to me. The third trimester has literally flown by for me. You could come basically any time now, and we're just waiting. So I have been seriously so excited to make this video since probably like the day I found out I was pregnant, because even before I was pregnant, I loved watching like everybody's pregnancy videos. I don't know why. I know there's a lot of other girls out there that aren't pregnant that probably watch stuff about pregnancy and babies too. It's just fun. So this is my what's in my hospital bag tour. What's in my hospital bag video for myself and for baby. I have literally watched so many of these videos, so I feel like I have pinpointed exactly what I need, what people recommend, what people don't recommend. For me, I went for more of a minimal vibe. I've seen a lot of people who take like suitcases full of stuff, and my thing is that I don't want to come home from the hospital with bags and bags and bags of stuff to put away, because I already know myself, whenever we go on vacation, we're not very good about putting our stuff away quickly when we get home. So the last thing I want is to take a whole bunch of stuff, have a whole bunch of stuff to put away, have a whole bunch of laundry to do. I really pinpointed the essentials that I thought I needed. Enough of me blabbing about the video, let's get into it. This is my hospital bag. It's not like a giganto bag, it's pretty big, but I feel like I organized it pretty well. I don't know if you guys can see the inside, but I have these little packing bags. They're called e-bags. I use them every time I travel, and they're like a lifesaver. They're like little zip-up bags that you can organize stuff in. Here's my first little bag. I live in Los Angeles. It doesn't really get cold here, like super cold. It's cold for us because we're little wussies, but it really only gets to like 65 degrees in the end of December, which is when my babies do. So I don't need like a ton of warm stuff. So first I have a few different pairs of leggings. I have just these black leggings. They're actually lined with fleece, and they're super stretchy. I did a lot of black items because I know after you deliver you have a lot of blood coming out, and I know things can leak through and stain, so I just figured these are kind of like, if I don't care if any of these clothes really get ruined. I have another pair of black leggings. These black leggings have a really high, you can see where the crotch is and where the belly top is. These are by Belly Bandit, and they're called their BDA leggings, which stands for before, during, and after pregnancy. So I really wanted these because I want something to keep me tight after I deliver. And I also brought a pair of just black thin sweatpants. Again, these are just some sweatpants that I don't care if they get ruined, and they have a little bit more room than leggings do if the leggings are like too tight and uncomfortable. I have one more pair of sweatpants. These ones are thin again, and they have a very big diaper drop crotch, just in case I needed more room down there for if I have like extra large pads on or a diaper or whatever. Next I have this nightgown, which I saw in another video. Someone brought a nightgown and they really loved it, because especially after you deliver, I probably just want to like take a shower and put this nightgown on, because like I said, after you deliver you have lots of stuff going on down there, lots of things coming out, lots of blood happening, and it's really easy for nurses and stuff to access that area when you have a nightgown on, because it's like, oh, here you go, check me out, put it back down. So I thought that that would be really nice. I might be too cold in this, so I might opt for the sweatpants, but I wanted it at least as an option, and I got this from Marshall's for like $15, I think it was. I'm probably gonna do some like delivery room pictures when I have him. So I have this really beautiful robe from the maternity company called Pink Blush. Just this really nice, almost silky robe with a white lace trim, and I thought that it would just be really pretty to get, you know, our hospital pictures in. Okay, so next I have just a couple shirts, again just because I want to be like sucked in after I deliver. I don't want to be like loosey-goosey. So here's one. You can tell it's a maternity because it kind of has like extra room down here, ruching I think it's called. And then I also have one in white. Easy to breastfeed in these too. You can just pull the strap down and pull your titty out. This is actually a hand-me-down from my sister, but it's so soft. It's just a really big, loose, gray 3/4 tank top. I mean, not tank top, shirt. Olive green, just kind of comfortable, soft shirt. So as you guys can tell, I went with like comfort over style with all of this stuff. I also ordered 2 nursing bras that have the little snaps that snap off. I ordered it in black and tan. I found them on Amazon. It was a set of 2 for $15. If you are planning to try to breastfeed, or even if you're just trying to get the colostrum to your baby when they're first born, that's really easy. You're gonna have, you know, visitors in and out, and you just want, you know, a little bit of privacy, and I've heard that those work great. So I will leave the link for the Amazon thing I bought for those nursing bras down below, because all the maternity stores sell nursing bras and they're like ridiculously expensive, and these ones had awesome reviews. I have a pack of fuzzy socks. They have the little gel pads on the bottom so you don't slip walking around the hospital or whatever. And then the last thing in this bag are some undies that I bought. So I went to Marshall's and I got a pack of these underwear. They're like the more high-waisted kind. I got a pack of 3, and it was like, I don't know, $10 for a pack of 3. And again, these are just things that if I ruin them, I don't care, and I can just throw them out. I don't know if I'm even gonna be wanting to wear underwear, or if I'm gonna wanna do a different thing. I don't know, but I have them just in case. Here is my second bag inside my hospital bag, which is smaller size than the one that had my clothes in it. And this is more of my like birth needs bag, I guess you could say. At the hospital tour, they had different recommendations of things that they recommended you bringing. One of them, they said to bring your own towels. I'm not a huge stickler on like towels, so instead I just decided to bring what's called like a turby towel, I think it's called, and it's just a hair towel, because that's the part of me that gets the most wet, and I'm definitely planning on utilizing the shower during birth, after birth, and all of that. But again, I don't want to take a ton of stuff and have a bunch of laundry to do when I get home. I'd rather just use their cheaper towels to dry my body and have this for my hair. Next, I have this vitamin E oil from Trader Joe's. The reason I bought this is because in our birth class we learned a lot about massaging techniques that Matthias can help me with to get through my contractions, and they recommended, you know, some body oil to help smooth the area and get a good massage. And then along with that, I have this massager that I love. He just puts it on his hands like this and like rubs my back or my hips or my legs or whatever with it, so it makes it not as hard for him, and it feels really good. I think I got this at like Marshall's or something like that a year ago, and it was like, I don't know, $6 or something, and they have tons of different things like this. So this was something that was super important to me to try and relax during birth. Next, I have this Trader Joe's Rose Water Facial Toner. This just has the most simple little smell to it. People recommend you know, taking like essential oils with you, but I didn't want something too strong and overwhelming, and this just has like the most nice little scent to it, and you can use it obviously for your face to like just get a little like moisture, and it has just the freshest smell to it. Or I was thinking I could even use it as like perfume or something, because I didn't want to take my real perfume, because it's kind of like an overwhelming strong smell for like a new baby to be on your chest or whatever, but I also don't want to stink, so I thought this was kind of like something I could use for multiple things, or even just spray it. When I spray it in the air, sometimes it just smells really nice and relaxing. Some mints, because people told me that their mouth gets really dry during delivery. Next thing I have is a little thing of chapstick. Blistex is my favorite. That's another thing people told me, is that when your mouth gets dry, your lips get dry, everything just kind of gets dry, so I wanted to make sure that I had a fresh chapstick to take with me. A thing of hand sanitizer. I know they probably have this at the hospital, but just in case, I thought I'd bring one. I'm gonna have everybody who comes to visit wash their hands, and I'm probably gonna have them do hand sanitizer too, just in case they did a shitty job, because I don't want my baby to get boogers from other people on him. I don't know. So I bring this just to have it. It doesn't take up too much space, and it wasn't expensive to buy. Hairbrush. They told us at the hospital they do not have hairbrushes, they only have little combs, so this was something the hospital actually recommended bringing. And since I am planning on showering figured I'd bring myself a hairbrush. Next, I would say this is probably like my #1 essential item I think you should bring. These are Depends ladies diapers. They're not like beautifully flattering. You can definitely tell you've got a little something under your clothes down there. But people told me that they preferred the diapers over the pads, like 10 over 10. They don't have the diapers, adult diapers for you in the hospital, so this is definitely something you have to bring. They do have the pads, but the reason I don't like the pads and why other people don't like the pads is because there is room for error in ruining your underwear and them not sticking and being uncomfortable. And I'm not gonna lie, the reason I have these already is because I have worn them a few times. There was a point in my pregnancy where I was profusely vomiting a lot and I lost control of my urinary functions at the same time. So I would be vomiting and a full bladder of urine would just come out at the same time uncontrollably. So I had a few weeks where I had to wear these. I did get past that, thankfully, with the vomiting, but they worked really well for me, and I have a stack of 5 of them to take. I don't know if I'm gonna use all 5, but I'd rather have too many than not enough. The next thing I have are just some nipple pads. I think this might be something they have at the hospital, but I threw them in there just in case. A folder. I literally got this folder for, I think it was like 15 cents from Walmart. And the reason I'm packing this folder is because you get so much paperwork from the hospital. I don't want to lose anything. I don't know if they give it to you in a folder, but again, I figured 15 cents to have this. I may as well just buy it just to have it. I have this cute little bag that Benefits sent me. It's like just a little travel bag. And then attached to it, I attached, this is a laundry bag that's stuffed inside of here. It opens up like really big. So if we have dirty laundry or, you know, extra clothes or extra items that we want to take, that bag can be utilized for a lot of stuff. And then inside the bag, it has all of my bathroom stuff. I have this section empty because I'm just gonna throw a little bit of makeup in there. I don't want to pack my makeup yet because I do wear it every now and then, and I don't even know if I'm gonna end up taking makeup, but I do want to take some pictures, so I might just throw like a little concealer, mascara, and blush in there and call it good. In this top section right here, I have just some bathroom stuff. I have a travel deodorant that I bought, my contacts, toothbrush, a little travel size toothpaste, argan oil, I don't know why I put that in there, I guess I wanted soft hair, scrunchies, and ponytails. I like that I can snap it off and like just take this into the bathroom if I wanted to. Dove body wash, a shampoo and a conditioner. On my hospital tour, they did say they do not have shampoo and conditioner. They only have like a little bar of soap, so I think a lot of hospitals are like that. Don't forget to bring your shampoo and conditioner. A body lotion, dry shampoo, and this is a facial cleanser. There's a few more things left in my bag. I have my Alvino lotion. This is actually baby lotion, but this is what I use on my body. I suffer from pretty extreme eczema my whole life, and this is one thing that does not irritate my skin and keeps my eczema flare-ups to a minimum. Next thing I have is my cocoa butter stretch mark lotion, and I have used this my whole pregnancy, and I do not have a single stretch mark, and I have gained 52 pounds so far. A lot of people have told me you actually don't get stretch marks until after you deliver, when your body's shrinking again. So this is great because it has collagen and elasticity, so it helps with stretching and shrinking. So I figured I'm gonna bring this and I'm gonna lather that bitch up because I do not want stretch marks. If I get them, it's fine, but if I can prevent them, that's also great too. The next thing in my bag is just a water bottle. I'm planning on wearing this to the hospital. It is this really comfortable sweater. I don't know if you guys can even see how big it is, but it reminds me of like a blanket, and it's so soft. And it is gonna be cold, so I wanted to have this. This is not what I packed in my bag, but it's what I'm planning on tossing on when I'm headed to the hospital, just because it can kind of double as a blanket as well, and it's super soft. And this is from Pink Blush, just like my robe was. The last thing in my bag is our Bluetooth speaker. Shout out to Grayson Tiemann because she gave this to us for Christmas one year. I love you, Grayson. So I have some additional things on my list that I haven't packed quite yet, but I did want to mention to you guys that we are planning on bringing. They'll probably go in Matthias's dad hospital bag. The first thing is an extension cord. Someone recommended that and I was like, that's actually a really good idea for if you want to, you know, get your phone charger closer to you. Obviously we're taking our phone chargers. The next thing is taking our own pillows and blankets. The hospital actually recommended that because they said their pillows are like plastic and not good. Our iPad or our laptop to watch movies, while probably not during the labor process, but after when we're there for 2 more days, just to have something to do so you're not just like twiddling your thumbs, because the babies sleep a lot after they're born. Matthias is bringing swim shorts for himself. Because my mom and sister are planning on being in the delivery room with me when I deliver, and Matthias is planning on jumping in the shower with me to help me get through my contractions and give me massages and stuff, so he wanted to be able to feel comfortable and wanted to still be able to get in the shower and stuff with me. So just a little tip for you dads out there. The next thing I'm bringing, which hasn't arrived in the mail yet or else I would show you guys, is our Boppy nursing pillow. I am planning on breastfeeding and people have told me that that is a huge help for kind of getting past the learning curve of breastfeeding. That is it for everything in mommy's hospital bag. Now that I had it all packed up and organized, and now it's just all over the floor. Ah! So now we're moving on to baby's hospital bag, which is the most exciting part. I am obsessed with this diaper bag. It is by Lily Jade. I think this is called the Shaylee, and I got it in black with a red inside, and I like it because it has straps, and then it also has a backpack function so you can be hands-free, which is very important when you're hauling around a baby. So I don't know if you guys can see very well, there's like an organizer in there that pulls out, so that's everything that is in his bag. I just pulled this out that was on top. It is going to be a little cold, so I thought this might be nice for him to have. It's a super soft like small binky blanket, and this is by Sweet Ruby on Instagram, and she has an Etsy shop as well. So first I have this swaddle. It's like a rusty color. I forget what shop this is from, but I'll link it below when I think of it. Next in the hospital bag is a white swaddle. The reason I packed this one is because it's different. It is, I think this one's called the Miracle Swaddle. I think I got it from Target, but just in case I can't get the other swaddling thing down, this is like a fancy one where you can like stick their feet in it, and then it has like pre-made swaddling for dummies, I guess. And this one is copper pearl, and honestly, this is so soft, and this one is like stretchy. Like, it's nice and like it's not too thick, but it's super stretchy, so you can totally stretch it like all the way around the baby. The next thing I packed are some newborn diapers. I know we're not gonna need these. We're definitely gonna utilize the hospital's diapers while we're there because free. I just packed a little pack of 7th generation wipes. I know we're not probably gonna need those either, but just on the way home if he decides to shit himself or something, we have them. Desitin and Aquaphor. I don't know if his little rump is gonna be needing these yet when he comes out of the chute, but I wanted to have them just in case. This diaper bag also comes with this really awesome changing pad, so that's in there. Now the fun part is the clothes. I really went minimal with this because I just don't know. I don't know if I'll regret not taking a bunch of clothes. Little baby organic cotton, I think these are called onesies, right? Yeah, and I thought that that would just look super cute. It's like a sea foam color. It also has little baby tiny pants with feets in them that match it, so that's like maybe one outfit. And then I also have these really cute knitted footed pants. These are from Zara, and they're a little bit bigger. They are a size 0 to 1 month, but they're a little bit bigger. So I brought things that are just some different sizes, and then I brought just a plain Gerber onesie that has the little mitten things in case I wanted to layer it or in case he spit up on the other one. Next I brought a little sweater. This is like the softest sweater ever. It's probably gonna be big on him because it's 0 to 3 months, but I just threw it in there in case he's cold, and I figure a sweater can really be oversized. You can roll the sleeves up or whatever. And then the last thing I packed is the Loved Baby, which they have the best organic onesies, and it's in the honey color. One of the last things I have in the bag are these binky clips. These are almost the same color, but they're not. They're different. One is tan and one is gray. I don't know if you guys can see the difference on there. And then they have these really cute pacifier clips so they don't fall on the ground. Okay, the last little section of the diaper bag just has some hats in it. I think this one's probably gonna be too big for his head, but it could maybe wear it as like a little beanie that hangs off of his head. But I've also been told that he has a giant head, so maybe this will fit him. The next one matches the copper pearl swaddle, and this is just the copper pearl newborn little hat, and it's so cute. It has this little knot that hangs off of it. The last hat, which is so tiny, this was my hat in the hospital when I was born. So my mom saved this for almost 24 years, and now I'm gonna bring it to the hospital and put it on his little head. And it's so cute and so small, and I'm so excited to put it on him because it was mine. The very, very last thing in here is just a couple pairs of newborn socks. That was my and baby's hospital bags. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you learned some helpful tips on what you should pack. If you look in the description below, I'm gonna put my essential packing list so you can kind of go through it and figure out things you wanna take or you don't wanna take. And if you guys have any suggestions on things that I forgot that were essential for you when you delivered your baby, please leave it in the comments below, because I wanna make sure that I got everything that I need. I know you guys want a bump update, 34 weeks. Here's the belly. You guys can see. I'll show you the bare belly. He's a big boy in there. My belly button hasn't popped yet, which is so funny. It's still like in any belly button. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and watching, and I can't wait to show you guys my baby in one of the next few videos.